So it's going on his record whether he get disciplined or not.
IA, you know where it's at.
That's your warning.
Internal affairs. Internal affairs.
Never do it again, and you're gonna regret that the minute you do it.
I already do.
If this dude assaulted me unlawfully, will you do something about it?
Watch the video, and if it shows that, yes.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And so I hollered at him, get away from my car, get away from my car. Can you get away from my car, please? You don't need to be.
Oh, you put your hands on me?
I did.
Push me?
I did. I pushed him. I hollered at him, get away from my car, get away from my car. Can you get away from my car, please? And I walked out here, and he was at the window, and I said, get away from my car, and he wouldn't, and I pushed him. You don't need to be.
Oh, you put your hands on me?
And I walked out here, and he was at the window, and I said, get away from my car, and he wouldn't, and I pushed him. You don't need to be.
Oh, you put your hands on me?
I did.
Push me?
I did. I pushed him. Get away from my car. Get away from my car, and he wouldn't, and I pushed him and got in the car, and that's what all this shit.
Okay. That's what happened?
That's it. Did you videotape Mr. Booker videotaping the inside of my car?
Hey.
I'm on the sidewalk.
I know, it's all good.
You can't stop me from
No,
recording.
as long as you're on the sidewalk, that's all. That's all. You're okay, sir. I'm not doing nothing like that. I'm just saying.
Please don't interject, sir.
No, it's okay. I'm just saying. Officer Breeden, it's okay.
Sir, I'm not
asking
doing
that you
anything
know-
illegal.
Nothing at all, sir.
When Officer Fleck was asked by the Internal Affairs investigators if there was anything illegal about recording his patrol car, Officer Fleck said, at the time, I didn't know. Now I know, apparently.
If this dude assaulted me unlawfully, will you do something about it?
Watch the video, and if it shows that, yes.
Okay, I appreciate that. That's all I'm asking for. If you see assault on video, I would like for you to take care of it.
We'll take care of it.
All right. I'll see you at the station.
It's really a crying shame when the police violate your rights, and in my case, unlawfully put their hands on you. You have to go to the police to make that complaint. That's just plain crazy and definitely a conflict of interest. In my case, the sergeant who took that complaint was his best bosom buddy, Brock Butcher. Now try saying that 5 times. And I read, Fleck's body camera review showed just that Booker was told to move away from the squad car. It appeared to me Booker ignored these commands, looking for an altercation with the police. I did not witness anything wrong on Fleck's part except not arresting Booker for resisting and obstructing. I had Fleck complete a separate resisting and obstructing report for this incident. Although the Springfield Police Department forwarded their reports for resisting and obstructing a police officer to the Sangamon County State's Attorney Office, Booker has not been charged with any crime stemming from this encounter. It is unknown at the time if the Sangamon County State's Attorney Office has reviewed this incident, but according to video footage, Booker is wanting Sangamon County State's Attorney Dan Wright to take action and charge Officer Fleck for pushing him. Chief Kenny Winslow, who's the final decision maker when it comes to disciplining his officers, said Booker did not appear to do anything illegal when Officer Fleck decided to use force by pushing Booker. In a written reprimand to Officer Fleck, Chief Winslow wrote,
On December 23rd, 2020, you approached a subject standing in the grass next to the roadway who was recording your parked patrol vehicle. You had yelled at the subject prior to approaching him to get away from your vehicle. When you approached him, you lightly pushed him in the shoulder area away from your vehicle. It does not appear that the subject was doing anything illegal when you decided to use force. Your use of force in this incident, albeit minimal at best, caused the subject to become highly irate at you and Detective Mack, who had stopped to assist. It appears as if when you placed your hands on the subject to move him away from your vehicle, you were going to tell him to get away again while you were in his immediate presence, but you do not finish your statement and merely push him away without giving him the opportunity to adhere to your verbal command. Your actions and conduct in this situation were not consistent with departmental policy. It has been determined that you failed to comply with the Springfield Police Department Rules of Conduct, ROC-02, Addendum 2, Rules and Regulations, and Rule number 15, Use of Force, and Rule number 18, Courtesy and Image. You will in the future adhere to the rules and regulations of the Springfield Police Department. Your failure to do so will result in further disciplinary action against you. Therefore, this shall serve as a document of a written reprimand.
In his 25-year career as a cop, Rob Fleck was fired twice for misconduct and reprimanded just as much. So it was no surprise in June of this year that he decided to retire before he found himself a jail cell. Rob Fleck's career as a police officer was a disaster, and instead of letting the complaints pile up this time, he chose to cash out before he couldn't. You decide. Please share this video. Don't forget to like the video and turn on notifications. Until the next one, much love, blessings, peace, and always respect.
Bye.